I want to say a few things before I begin my thing, and that is that there's been a lot of stories lately about Corey and there's been a lot of stories lately and everything, and I just want you to know that I spent about 17 hours with Corey under the hot light interviewing him before he ever appeared on Gaia, and I came away with an understanding because I've been involved in this for 30 years. Give me a nice. Understanding, give me a nice. I've been involved in this for I worked with Richard Hoagland. I talked to upper people at NASA. At NASA, and Corey had this little sense of details. Corey had this little sense of that were just aggravating. That were just aggravating. And I would try to catch him. Try to get out on things that I knew about. And he always would come out, pretty good. And so when somebody like Bill Ryan says that he wasn't vetted, it was. And so when it was. Bill Ryan says that he wasn't vetted. That's just not true. He was really vetted. That's the first story. What's your foot hat? That's the first story. What's your foot hat? The second thing, I think I said. The second thing, I think I said. Is my friend Jeff Rentz had a radio program, and he had a guy on named Bill Tompkins. And I'd listened to it, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So I called up Jeff after the program, and I said, so I called up Jeff after No, Senate. And I said, no, Senate. I want to talk to this guy. And I made sure I did not tell Corey or David Wilcock that I was doing this. The news journalist. The news journalist. The news journalist. That I was doing the news journalist. And I arranged the interview, and I went. I wanted to make sure that she didn't know what. She didn't know what. She didn't know what. I wanted to make sure she didn't know what. I did not contaminate the evidence, so I went and I interviewed Bill Tompkins on my own in California, Indiana, 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 and I interviewed Indiana. I know, California, I know, and he confirmed about 95% of what Corey said. Without knowing Corey, without talking to Corey, without being on the internet, because he was 95 years old and has no internet access. Without knowing Corey, without talking to because he was does not have an internet, does not have a computer, and spent 3 days with him and came away with a witness who knew nothing about Corey. And came away hero robbing his son. Hero robbing his son. Hero robbing his son. Nothing about Corey, hero robbing his son. Yet he confirmed about 95% of what Corey was saying. Yes, we will go. Yes, we will go. Yes, we will go. What Corey was saying. Yes, we will go. And that has not come up in all of this bullshit. This has not come up. Oh my God, this is it. Oh my God, this is it. Oh my God, this is it. This has not come up. Oh my God, this is it. I mean, you know, this is important. We got a corroborating witness. We got a sin, witness, sin, who, you know, came forth and solidified the story. So, was heroes, story. So, was heroes. When dork journalists attacks us, then we have to defend ourselves. Journalists, defend. We can't just be attacked. And the guy's not even a journalist, actually. A journalist, actually. I mean, I don't even know why he calls himself. I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist. You know, I ask questions, I call people, I get varying responses, I look at different facets of the story, and then I make a conclusion. Oh, meatball doesn't show. Oh, meatball doesn't show. Oh, meatball doesn't show. Questions, I call people. Oh, meatball doesn't show. responses. I look at different now. The story, and then I make a dork journalist doesn't do any of that. He just calls, just that he never called Gaia. Yeah, I block everybody. That's a fox. Yeah, they know that's a little gross. Yeah, I block everybody. That's a fox. Yeah, they know that's a little gross. Yeah, I block everybody. That's a fox. Yeah, they know that's a little gross. Dork journalist doesn't do any of that. He just calls, just that he never called Gaia. Yeah, I block everybody. That's a fox. Yeah, they know that's a little gross. I did write him and tell him an email that I thought he was a lousy interviewer, but he didn't write me back. I'm really, but he didn't write. I'm really, Anyway, I just wanted to defend Corey because I think it's just a lot of BS. Anyway, I just wanted to defend Corey because I think it's and you know, Corey comes off sincere. That's the other problem with everything. Yes, the rhythm of our. Other problem with everything. Yes, the rhythm of our. It's really hard. There's no offense against Corey, but it's really hard to lie continuously for 2 years. There's no offense against Corey. Sir, you used to feel soon, didn't you? Sir, you used to feel soon, didn't you? Sir, you used to feel soon, didn't you? Continuously for 2 years. Sir, you used to feel soon, didn't you? Especially with me watching you. And I have done everything, I admit, I've done everything I can to trick Corey. You're not going to see right now the hell. You're not going to see right now the hell. You're not going to see right now the hell. I have done everything. You're not going to see right now the hell. You're a nutbell. You're a nutbell. You're a nutbell. I've done everything. You're a nutbell. I have waited till he was exhausted, and then I started asking questions of him. It's how it's going to be. Let's do. It's how it's going to be. Let's do. It's how it's going to be. Let's do. I have waited till he was exhausted. It's how it's going to be. Let's do. I waited till he had a beer. Then I started asking questions of him. Let's do. I waited till he had a beer. Let's do. Then I started asking questions of him. Expecting Vino Veritas to work. It never worked. Okay? Veritas to okay?